Namaskar, Guruji.
Namaskar.
Since International Day of Yoga has been declared by the United Nations, we have seen all around that the yoga studios are mushrooming basically everywhere. So what is your take on yoga actually?
Well, the latest interest in yoga, on one hand it is quite good, but on the other hand, that people do not understand yoga as a lifestyle. So what they've been doing is they've been promoting just a set of exercise. Recently, I was invited to a yoga event, and before or after doing yoga, they served us food, and there was chicken in the food.
And that is going against
it's
the
going against the
principle.
very principle of yoga, of dietary thing and discipline, self-discipline, how to withdraw from the desires, from the excessive desires, So all these fineries, very fine, subtle things in yoga, which make yoga as a lifestyle, has been forgotten. They are just doing it as a set of exercise.
I see.
And they have reduced yoga to just any other exercise.
So
you can go to gym and you can go to yoga.
Pure physical.
Pure physical.
And then there are four types of yoga, four types, four pillars of something of yoga. And which one are of the four that are more popular, or how do you explain that? And we've always been hearing people come to the yoga studios like, I want to do hatha yoga. Where does this hatha yoga fit in?
Yeah. Hatha yoga, which is a set of physical exercises, is part of the whole system.
I see.
Ashtanga yoga, the whole system as given by Patanjali, systematized by him. But before him, a lot of people, they have been talking about yoga, Bhagavad Gita, for instance. So any student of yoga, they must understand and must study these two scriptures at least, Bhagavad Gita and the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. Now, they have divided yoga into Bhakti Yoga, that's the yoga of devotion, then the Karma Yoga, yoga of action, and then they have Jnana Yoga, the yoga of wisdom, and Raja Yoga, the royal path of yoga. Hatha Yoga and all other exercises, pranayam, the regulation of life force, not breath control as normally understood, but the regulation of life force, all these come under Raja Yoga. Now, unfortunately, when Raja Yoga is being identified with something else, So all these are part of yoga, and you cannot separate one from the other.
So it's one package?
It is one package, how the very first few verses of Patanjali, it says that yoga is something that must be practiced, must be practiced in your daily life. Now, when you practice, you cannot be talking to your customer and start doing hatha yoga or start doing some postures.
Yes.
Practice means the spirit of yoga to be practiced. That is selfless service, love, compassion, and being considerate of environment, considerate of earth. All these fineries make yoga one complete system, one complete science by itself.
Yes.
And so I cannot separate these folds, the four folds of yoga. For me, they are inseparable. They have to be practiced together.
So it's four folds, not four pillars, not four types.
Folds. In fact, even fourfold is something like, the four petals of flower or limbs, all the limbs are important to us.
True.
You cannot
just live with one hand or like that.
Yes. All the internal organs in human being, all are equally important. So this is the same thing with yoga.
Yes. Well, thank you very much, Guruji, for explaining about yoga. It's very clear now. Namaskar.
Namaskar.